Hi guys, Sai here, and welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast, and boy have I been busy. And I know that I say that a lot, but unfortunately this time it's not to do with Minecraft. I had the worst exam period ever. But yeah, just a couple of changes here. I have hollowed out a room to start today's project, or one of today's projects rather, and this is not quite what you think, possibly. If you notice, we have light here, even though there's no light source, so there's a good reason for that. And if we just quickly come down here, you can see that... Oh wait, what on earth? Yep, this is all covers, which is pretty neat. I made it with a turtle, and it turns out if you don't have a torch underneath a block, and you don't have a block next to where you're putting a microblock, the turtle will just, at least for covers at least, place it on its own face. So I had it clear out 2 blocks beneath the where I wanted the floor to be, 2 blocks above where I wanted the ceiling to be, and I've not got any cobble. Yeah. And then it covered them in these covers, and that's nice because this is going to be a storage room, and that gives us some space under the floor and above the ceiling for putting piping in, which is always pleasant. I've taken the roof off this mob spawner because we have a storage problem, which is the reason we have an urgent need for a storage solution, and we're going to need lots of barrels, and each barrel takes 7 logs, so we're going to need lots of wood. And until a couple of moments ago I didn't have a whole lot of wood. Now, yeah, I still don't have a huge amount of wood. The problem being that those fir trees from Extra Biomes XL are a bit buggy, and they won't grow through their own leaves. I suppose it's not buggy, it's just like the old features in Minecraft. So you can't farm them hugely fast, especially since I've had the turtle away doing other stuff. I suppose I could put him back there, just to get on with stuff for the moment. Oh look, actually I did have a bunch of logs here that I didn't know about. Right. Okay, well that starts to solve our wood problem. Actually, it probably solves quite a bit of it. But I'll just leave Jack here because I've made another turtle. He's now named properly with a capital, and he's got a 1 after it, just so that we can distinguish. Yeah, so I'll leave him going, and he can gather us a bit of wood passively. But one of the woods I really like from the new forestry update is this balsa. Or balsa, balsa wood. And initially I got these from I had 2 saplings, as you might remember. 2 saplings for balsa and 1 for sequoia, which I found in the first dungeon, I believe. I've got bones on me, that's fine. And the first thing I thought when I grew a balsa was, oh, that's a shame. Because if we look at a balsa, there aren't very many leaves on it at all. This is mitigated somewhat, though, by the fact that it drops leaves at an absolutely ungodly saplings at an ungodly rate. If we just have Bob here for the moment. Just have him chop this down, and yeah, I don't see the point in building lumberjack turtles or axe turtles or whatever, because they just work exactly the same speed for the same resources, and oh dear, I've gone growly. Same speed, same resources, and you can't use them for mining, so yeah, I'll just use this. But once these full, oh there we go, we've already got 1 sapling, and that's only about 5 leaves decayed. So I have been able to multiply 2 up to 11 saplings, and we should be able to carry that on. So today's project is twofold. We're going to build a little bit of an automated tree farm using the turtles, and we're going to use that to start with putting our storage room together. And I have it a little bit laid out roughly here, though we're going to clean stuff up obviously. And the idea is we have an infinite supply of bone meal essentially. So our turtle's going to come along, plant one sapling, grow it, chop it down, then move on 2 blocks, because the balsa saplings only ever grow leaves 1 block out. Do exactly the same thing again, and just go around in a big loop doing that, and then hopefully by the time he's got to the start, which will be like 10, 16 trees later maybe, the saplings from the first one should have dropped, and we'll just have water streams collecting them into obsidian pipes or something at the bottom of the saplings, so that he can pick them up again from the start, and hopefully this works. But yeah, we'll see. I'll just I think stone bricks will be nice for this, because it's a farm sort of. I like them with farms. Yeah, I'll lay this out. Okay, time to install the piping and stuff. So we want here storage for. I think we're going to have to dig this down actually just a little bit. That's unfortunate. Just for somewhere to put this stuff. Oh, we've got a couple of little bits left to craft here, so actually if I just throw that dirt down for a while. Craft. So the first thing, I must have got this the wrong way round, have I? There we go, a buffer, which is really just a part for the next thing we're building. So buffer, transposer, planks, cobble, and a red doped wafer gives us a relay, which basically just auto ejects everything inside it, which is kind of handy because we're it auto ejects into pneumatic tubes, which is what we want to output stuff in just for safety, because they're a lot less likely to overflow and stuff than Buildcraft pipes, and it gives us a bit of a buffer there. And then if we have our barrels, one output barrel for wood, logs, shouldn't need more than that for the moment, we can always upgrade it I suppose. One input barrel for bone meal and one input barrel for saplings, which is on this side, so that we can transport the bone meal across to it easily. Actually, just thinking about it, it's probably easier. I've not got my axe with me, I'll just use this shovel. Stick this barrel on this side, and then we can have our tubes coming up here. So 2 filters. I don't believe I've brought a screwdriver with me, which is mildly awkward. That's the right way round though, with the little bar to the top. If we just take one of these out so you can see, it's got the little cross thing at the top and it'll have the hole at the bottom. So, oh, that was a barrel, whoops. I'll get this right eventually. It's important which direction you place your barrels from, because it's not which direction you start putting stuff in from that counts, it's which direction you place it from that tells you where you can see it. So if we come under here. And these will want to be redstone tubes, and I've not got any redstone, so I suppose I'll leave that for a little bit now. Put tubes here, so that's going in logs and saplings, and I guess those can come in from here. Can you apply redstone to tubes when they're set up? I wonder. Not that it particularly matters. Pipes. So we've got water flowing from this side now, and then if we just come along here. I know this isn't the most... Oh, bum. Going to need more of these. I was working on the assumption that I needed a bit over 16, but actually I need 26, don't I? So, not quite enough there. That's mildly awkward. And I'm going to need to put stone down there to make it look nice. Oh well, I'll go and get a couple of bits and then come back. Okay, here we go. That's a bit better. I've got everything together and given myself a nicer workspace than last time. A little bit of stone still cooking over at the base, but only in iron furnaces because I've not set up anything electric yet. So, don't want that. Need iron pipes down here to get stuff going in the right direction, obviously. Oh, wow. Okay. Not entirely sure what we're going to do when we get to that point, but we can always work it out. Now, get the wrench and see if I can remember which way round these are. There's only one clear face, so that's obviously the direction that they go. Oh, lovely. Okay, that should work now. So all of these iron pipes are facing this way. They go into the bottom of a relay, square being the input face. I'm not sure what will happen here, but and that should eject everything out. So if we just oh, it didn't want it. How peculiar. That one will take it. And that gets pushed up and into the first barrel. That is very strange, though. That makes things slightly awkward. I suppose I could always move that, but I don't want it particularly visible. All of this is going to be covered up with stuff and things. Let's make a few redstone pipes now, or redstone tubes rather. So, oh, give me those back. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Here we go. So this is where the turtle's going to drop stuff, or rather pick stuff up, and all it needs to do is send a redstone pulse down here, and we're going to need more than that. 2 more, or 1 more rather. Here we go. There we go. And then if we... I am actually using the diamond handsaw now for cutting up blocks, just because it's so very resistant. You can use it for ages and it just doesn't wear down. There we go, half a stack of covers. I know I could have shift clicked that, but oh well. So that blocks that off. And then we can just stick a normal block there. That's not really matter. Gonna have blocks at the end. We'll need covers on the inside here. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. There we go. Oh, if we can get that in there. There we go. We can just place it like that. And then on these sides, and I think we can use a cover with a hole in it. We have just enough to make some. Goody. I don't know how many... I've forgotten how many this makes. 8. Good. Like so. That's all nice and covered up now. And then just need to stick some stuff in these, the right items, and I think if we fill this back in, we can come with the other stone blocks later, and because that's not an issue really now. I might have to do something about this pipe though. I don't think it should matter too much. I could just even get rid of that one, because we can't... you can use facades, but it's a bit different. Oh, I know what we can do. Just nab a stone block from here. Obsidian transport pipe. There we go. That'll serve pretty much the same purpose. Just need to remember to fill that in. And now... Okay. Hop back up to base and make the last of the stuff. That's handy. All of the dirt will get collected as well. Not that we particularly need the dirt. Do I have any food at all? A couple of pieces of bread, that'll do for the moment. I'm going to need some bones, which will empty this out a bit, and these saplings, wherever they are. There we go. What else? I need something else, do I? Oh. I can take these. God, you're noisy monsters. Shut up, would you? Let's go to sleep. What else do I need? Oh, thank you, spider. I was kind of hoping to get some rest there. Oh, I did. What? Wait! That was a bit derpy. I'm not entirely sure what was going on. Here we go. Fuck the stone. Oh well, we can do this bit. That, saplings here, and then bone meal in the last one, so just make a load of bone meal, because this should last it for rather a long time. 9 stacks, I can't see it using that up anytime soon. And we can just fill this. Ah, that's the other thing. We're not quite going to be able to finish this yet. So if we put 16 bone meal in this filter, it means it pulls 16 out at a time. And that's useful. We won't be able to do the same for the saplings at the moment, actually. I wonder if we just take the saplings out for the time being. And we can sort that out later, because we don't have enough of them, unfortunately. Just leave that one exposed. Okay. What else needs doing? Ah. Stone! Don't forget the stone. That should be plenty. Gonna have to make some portal spawners. Someone suggested it, and I didn't realise you can actually configure them to whatever colour portal you want, so you wouldn't have to bother about having so many portal guns to leave them around. We could just put the inside the home transport ones on colours that we don't have guns for, because these guns are really expensive when you look at it. Yep, that looks like that's pretty much done the infrastructure wise. Obviously we'll need it to look a lot nicer than this. And oh, looks like Jack's busy over there. Get out, Nathan. Get out. Just get out. Okay, I've done this manually for a little while now. As you can see, we've got more than 64 saplings, so that should be plenty to start up with. So now if we just, I think, write the program. I've had to replace this with a relay, because I realised I don't think turtles can actually deposit stuff straight into pipes, but this'll drop everything down into the pipes, and I've tested it. So, first thing, if we exit Lua, okay, I've edited this up a little bit, so we've taken the movement out of the next tree function and put it where it needs to be. The next tree just plants the tree, grows it, and cuts it down. So if we exit this, or save it and exit, just to make sure, and then run Balsa Farm. I should really put comments in this, but it's not really important. Okay, and we can just chuck the saplings in here and the bone meal straight in here. Just get rid of them. There you can see it chopping one down. Oh, we've already got a sapling there, but it's fallen onto the thing. Ah, that knocked it off. There we go. And there's just... oh, this is an interesting thing I've noticed. I can't see it. Where's it gone? Yeah, when the saplings are in the tubes, they look like normal oak saplings. Oh, apologies for that. That was just my phone telling me it's full of power now. Yeah, so they must actually be normal saplings with a bit of extra data added on, or just use the normal sapling skin as standard, because I know there's a load of different mutations and stuff you can get on them. But yeah, this is seeming to be working pretty well now. I think we'll wait for it to get to the end and then move on. But that looks... hey, I'm looking at the amount of video that I've actually recorded now, so that looks like I've got about 20 minutes worth of actual video. I've got half an hour and a bit recorded, so we shall end this episode up here. Hopefully this is going to be the second episode this week. I'm recording it a little bit in advance, and then I'll have 2 out every week. This is a bit iffy yet, but yeah, that's what I'm aiming for, and hopefully we can get a lot more done that way. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed or learnt something or found it interesting at the very least. Thank you for watching. I think we'll just do a bit of a sped up version of the rest of this and then say goodbye. Oh dear, I suppose that's it. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Oh, I'm not pressing space or back here. There we go. See you all soon. Goodbye.